So, lesson 5, guys. Oh. The quiz looks like it's really extensive.
Yeah.
We're going to stop it. Stop. You want to sit with mommy, you got the basic consequences of sitting with mommy now. Brigham!
So, the first question.
I got
The total,
one.
yeah, the total amount underneath the normal distribution curve is 1.
Stop it!
Off to a good
Look at
start.
me. Stop playing with the glass. No!
And is 4 true? No, it's false because it can only be above or even. Is that right?
That would be my understanding.
Okay.
So, under certain circumstances, the normal distribution curve can drop below the x-axis. That's false. That's actually something that, while I was watching the walkthroughs and the videos, he says it may look like it hits the x-axis on the horizontal, but it'll never actually hit 0.
Okay.
Okay, so
And 5, I think is true.
yeah.
Turn back in your room.
I agree.
What time is my meeting again?
Which of the following elements
Yeah.
represents a z-score?
Look at mommy's phone. No, Brigham.
C is the standard deviation, right?
So the z-score should be C, right?
we go.
Is it the 1 and the -1? Because that's where you enter in your z-scores.
No, Brigham.
Mm-hmm.
Is that right?
So
No,
Let's
the Z score is the C.
is C.
Okay, so
Okay.
I need mommy's phone. Go get mommy's phone right now.
so then is number 7 A, is the blue shaded stuff what's greater, or is it B the stuff that isn't? That's what always it confuses me.
It's, the answer to that one would be C, because everything greater than 1 is going to be on the right side.
Right.
Yeah.
That's right. That'd be-
Okay, but is
The charger go, sweetheart.
the z-score though, and then B pointing to the white?
Yeah, it's B.
That's
Yeah.
Brigham.
Okay,
Oh, no, he's funny.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I was looking at the other one. It's B because it's to the right of that.
that's okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Right is greater. Everything to the left is less.
Us. Exactly. It's just like your standard graph.
Okay.
Number 8, according to the 68, 95, 97 rule, what percentage of the data from a bell-shaped distribution will be within 1 standard deviation of the mean?
That's 68, right?
68%. Rather, write your answer as a percentage, such as 42. Okay.
0.66.
No, so he wants it as a percentage, not as a decimal.
Oh, got it. I
So
read it wrong.
Just 68.
So just 68.
Brigham, no. Oh, pull it over.
Okay, so when I enter in a score spot on that applet, the area comes up at 0.0455.
Oh, too far. Too far, Mama.
As 1 and -1?
I got
So-
0.3173.
So that's,
Your kids.
It's the area between 1 and -1, right?
Yeah.
So the area between those is 0.6827.
okay, so I'm confused because it says the z-scores will be between -2 and 2. But we're checking between 1 and 1.
Yeah, so if you look at my screen here, you highlight the blue area and
So,
you set to 1 and -1 here, and it gives you your answer here.
okay, so how come you put in 1?
Isn't that what the problem says?
It says,
Yeah.
Use the applet. What proportion of the
gosh.
z-scores will be between
Reading
-1
number-
and 1?
you're right, I'm reading number 10. Sorry.
No, that's fine.
It isn't a bad day.
So it is 0.6827 or 0.6823 or 683, right? Because he wants us to 3 decimal points.
Yeah,
Yes,
so
we want
683.
683.
Wait, I put in the same exact numbers that you did, but I'm getting a completely different number.
You know, I was having some problem with it too. I might just try closing out and reloading it. Because
Yeah.
sometimes it gives me inaccurate numbers.
And you just got to make sure that the blue is highlighted in the right area too.
That's where I get confused because I never know where to highlight it.
So if it's asking for, I mean, it depends on, so this one it's asking, okay, if it's between the -1 and 1, then
Then
it's got to be the blue area
In
in
that
between.
space.
Right.
Okay.
You wouldn't want the blue area on the outside. Because if you have all 3 blue areas highlighted, it's going to equal 1.
Right.
So if it's in between, it's just going to be in between those red lines.
Okay.
Yeah, I got it now.
And if you use the applet for question 10, it rounds to 0.954.
0.956.
Well, I've got it
95.
rounding to 0.955.
As do I.
Yes, you're right.
955, you're right. My mistake.
You're good.
Which makes sense because it's the 68, 95, 99 rule.
This other one must be 97.5.
It's a 997.997.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, honey, this question should come up. I just pointed it out.
So it's the first one.
Yeah, values match the 68, 95, 99.
It was magical.
Ooh. All right.
Oh, you're still there.
This looks like a fun one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So what I have found is really useful is to just make a quick Excel function where you can
Okay.
just plug the number in.
No.
So if you guys want, I can show you what I do.
Do you mind screen sharing and showing us?
Yeah, I'll show you what I do. Just
Okay.
1 second.
Not with works.
Okay, let's see. Okay, here's Excel.
Ellie.
So does everyone want me to do this?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that'd be great.
Okay, so the first thing I do, I put the mean, okay, standard deviation, and then just the number we're trying to, the number that's being observed,
Not.
and then the z-score, right? So in this situation, the mean is 0.65. The standard deviation is 0.07. And we don't need to put the number in yet. But now to calculate the z-score, we know that that formula is going to be this number minus the mean divided by 0.7, and we're going to want to put those in parentheses.
Okay.
Okay. So now, if I just plug in the number what is it asking for, 0.6?
6, yeah.
That'll give me the z-score. Okay. And then you can take that z-score and you can
Plug it into
go
the
up
app.
to the applet. So that's really, and let's see, I can pull up the app too, but you
And
just
then-
have to plug that into the applet and it'll give you the thing. And now you can just switch those numbers around and it'll always give you the z-score.
Oh, that's nice.
Can I get that formula
Uh-huh.
from you one more time?
Yeah, so remember the formula that it shows is you subtract the number being observed. So up here I'll write it. So you're subtracting the number being observed, okay, from the
Okay.
mean. And that gives you the negative or the positive, right? So, and then you divide by the standard deviation.
Stop it. Esther. Look at me.
Okay. So that's the formula. And then you just plug the numbers in and you use the applet. So let's see, I can pull up the applet too. But do you guys know how to plug it into the applet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So anyway, the number I end up getting is 0.238.
That's much easier than trying to do all this math.
That's the beauty of Excel. It does
Yeah.
it all for you.
So we plug that into the area of the applet. Is that right?
Yeah, so let me pull that up. It helps when I can see it. I'm using 2 computers here, so let's
Then our
see.
z-score is 1.068. No, that wrong.
The z-score for that was 1.068.
No, because I put it in under the area instead of the z-score. I did it. So then the area is 0.523.
Okay, hold on one second. Oh, I'm having a hard time pulling the applet up. Okay, there we go. Got it. Okay, so the z-score, you should just take the figure from Excel and just copy it and then plug it into, hit enter. And here, I'll share that. Let's see.
Is it full? Do you need diaper change now? Go lay down. Okay, go lay down. I changed your
Let's see.
diaper. I changed it. I get you a new one.
Let's see. Okay, what's
Okay, never mind then.
okay? Do you guys see that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So if you just click Control, so if you just go and click Control V, gives you that, and then it gives you the area, and it says, what does it say? It says, what portion of the population have a protein requirement that is less than that? So we only want that, and so that gives us our number.
Got it. Okay.
Okay. And then the next one is really easy because now all we do, we can either subtract 1 from that, or we can just highlight these areas and it gives us the answer for the 14.
Which is 0.762.
Yes.
For which one? 14?
Uh-huh. Because you're just doing the opposite.
Right.
Okay, what? So 1 minus that, or you just shade those areas.
Sir.
And then the population less than 0.7 to highlight the.
Right, so now we would just, okay. Now we would, come on, okay, back to Excel. So now we just go, okay, what's the new number? 0.7,
Yeah.
okay? So that's the z-score for 0.7. Notice it's just the opposite because it's 5 away from the mean, like the old one. Okay, and then we go back to, come on. We go back to the applet. Can you see the applet? And so it's just going to be the same thing here. There we go. So
Yes, sir.
just point,
Give me your hands.
let's see.
Hands.
There we go, 0.762.
So it's essentially the same.
Uh-huh.
Oh, good job, Esther.
So it's
So
it's the same as 14.
I'm gonna stay there.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you. What was that?
14's 0.762.
Right.
Actually,
Yeah.
it's 15.
So
And
it's
15.
the same. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the same. Okay. But 16 is where it gets a little bit tricky
Christian letters.
because this one is a pain.
One more.
But just let me know when you're ready to go on.
Okay.
Which one? I.
Oh, this is one where you have to calculate the 2 z-scores,
Mm-hmm.
and then this is
Right.
where it starts getting complicated. This is where I left off in the walkthrough video.
Okay. So it's actually, it's a lot easier than you think it is. You just have to write it down. So
It's that formula that's in our chapter reading.
Right.
Is that right? You just have
Right.
to plug everything in and work it through.
Yeah.
uh-huh. So
Stop.
I'm going to do it on Excel, and if you guys want to look, that's great. If not, that's fine. But I'm going to copy all that. But
Stop. Wanna push it? Okay, come on.
so now I have
It's not our turn.
my 2
Push
z-scores,
that one.
and now I need,
Hold on, it's not our turn.
to go up to the
Which one?
app.
Good job. Nice. Which one now? It's not our turn. We have to wait.
I put it in.
Break on my nights. Break on my night? You want him to stay up? I don't think that
Basically-
he'll be able to handle that.
Guys, the short way to do this is to just subtract 0.7624 from 0.2376.
Which one?
Okay. So if you, all right.
Good job.
Bye.
which is 5.5248, which is 0.525.
That makes so much more sense.
Good.
So I took the homework quiz, and they have questions on there just like 17 and 18. And I do not understand how they got their answers.
Okay.
Does anyone
So the 35th percentile one. So basically all you have to do is, okay, screen share again. So basically just go to the applet and you just type in 0.35. Let's see, hold on, sorry, let me do that again. 0.35. Let's see. That's not right because I got a different answer. Let's see. Oh, I think that's how you do it. So I think you would just highlight that area. Yes, okay, that makes sense. So now I could possibly be wrong, but I'm pretty sure you highlight this blue area because it's going to be the 35th percentile. So it's going to be on the left. And you would type in 0.35 and it would give you the z-score. And then once you have the z-score, you can calculate for x. So you have to do some algebra.
Okay.
Well, I can show you how to do another Excel model if you want.
Okay, this may sound like a stupid question, but why is that blue shaded area on the left 35%?
So,
Sorry.
No, you're fine.
I didn't understand when they were explaining it how the app works.
Okay, so the applet, we want, okay, so basically, if I want the
Esther.
75th percentile, I'm gonna hit 0.75. Hold on, let's see. Okay, the 75th percentile, that would be the z-score. Honestly, I don't know exactly how to explain it,
Okay, that's fine.
except that I'm pretty sure that's how it works.
Okay.
Yeah. When you have something below 50th percentile, think of 0 in the very middle of that bell curve as your 50th percentile.
Okay.
And then anything lower than that is
On
going
your
to be on the left side. Anything higher than that is going to be on your right side,
Esther.
and maybe even more. So if we were talking about, like James said, the 75th percentile, you saw that it pulled over, clear over in the
Right.
blue until you hit the 3/4 on the larger end of the
Okay.
scale.
That makes sense. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm in Excel.
Not fun.
And now what we're doing is we're calculating
That's not
the
fun.
number using the z-score. So if we know the z-score is 0.35, or I'm sorry, negative 0.385.
No. Ow.
Okay, I want that number to tell me, I want that to be our number. So you can work it out on paper too, because that's what I have to do to figure it out at first.
Mm-hmm.
But basically what it ends up being is you're multiplying both sides by the standard deviation. Hold on, that green makes it really hard to see. 1 second. Really light blue. Okay. So basically, you go and you multiply both sides by the standard deviation of the equation. So, okay, so you do that, and then you just end up adding the mean.
Oh, okay.
So that gives you the number. So now, all you have to do is plug in the number here to get the result you want. So now if we want to find the 80th percentile, right, we would just go 8, which gives me a z-score of 0.842. And so I take that and I put it in the Excel model, and it gives me 0.70894, which
So it should be
rounded
701.
709.
0.709.
9.
And 17 is going to be 0.623. Right?
What did
Did I
you
say that
get?
again?
Yeah.
16 is going to, or excuse me, 17 is going to be 0.623.
Yes,
Right.
that's what I have.
Okay. Now I've got to go, guys. But if you do that, it should work.
Thanks for the help.
Yeah,
No
thanks for the
problem.
help on that, James.
No problem. See you guys.
We'll see ya. Well, that was the last 2 questions.
Did we get 18 yet?
18 was 0.709.
I just submitted mine and we got 100%.
Rock on, guys.
That makes so much more sense.
Yeah.
Sorry for all the questions. I hope I didn't hold you
No,
guys
they're
up.
good. They're good. It's totally fine. Well, I'm going to go ahead and post this to the discussion board again. Do we want to just plan on meeting on Monday again next week?
Yeah, I'm fine with Monday.
That sounds great.
Maybe we can chat
All
it
right,
up
thanks.
again and just make sure that we're all on the same page with the time. So
Sounds
we don't have
good.
another mistake like last week. But
That's okay. It happens. Me and Travis met up and got full points, so no harm
Cool.
done.
great.
Yeah.
Awesome job, guys.
Bye,
Well-
Haley.
All right. Thanks, guys.
See you, Travis. Haley, do you have, oh, no, I guess she didn't have any questions.
See you later.